Download this code and get free GPT-4o from codegive.com, link in the description below. Testing a socket connection in Java involves creating a client-server architecture where the client attempts to connect to a server using a socket. This is a common practice for checking network connectivity, troubleshooting, and ensuring that services are running as expected. Overview. One server listens for incoming connections on a specified port. 2 client attempts to connect to the server using the server's IP address and port. Requirements. Java Development Kit, JDK, installed on your machine. Basic understanding of Java programming and networking concepts. Step-by-step tutorial. Step 1, create the server. The server will listen on a specified port for incoming connections. Step 2, create the client. The client will attempt to connect to the server using the server's IP address and port. Step 3, running the example. 1. Compile the code. Save the server code in a file called testserver.java. Save the client code in a file called testclient.java. Compile both files using the command. 2. Run the server. Start the server in a terminal window. 3. Run the client. Open another terminal window and run the client. Explanation of code. Server. A server socket is created to listen on a specific port. The server enters an infinite loop to keep accepting incoming connections. When a client connects, it prints the client's IP address and closes the connection immediately, for testing purposes. Client. A socket is created to connect to the server using the specified host and port. If the connection is successful, a confirmation message is printed. If not, an error message is displayed. Conclusion. This simple client-server example demonstrates how to test a socket connection in Java. You can expand upon this by implementing more complex interactions, such as sending and receiving messages, handling multiple clients with threads, or implementing a more robust error handling mechanism. This foundational knowledge is critical for network programming and developing applications that require communication over a network.